Hello and welcome to Bay 1. This is Drafalmarexi on a day where... oh, shit is showing up. Okay, cool. On January 26th of... January 26th of January 2017, something along those lines, and patch notes for Robocraft. So the actual patch notes are relatively quick. Let me just bring up the browser window. There we go. So overall, loading flow update as of the 26th. Loading flow, all players are preloaded before battles commence. Battles do not start until all players have loaded, thus reducing player desyncs. Battle loadout screen, new improved loading screen shows the loading progress of all other players and their respective loadouts. Battle commence countdown set to 5 seconds. Once all players are preloaded into the battle arena, the countdown timer will start from 5 seconds. All players visible at the start of the battle commence window All players visible at the start of the battle commence countdown timer. For more information on today's update, please refer to our recent dev jam. So we'll take a look at that in a second. Note, our intention for today's update was to include a feature that reduced missing players from the beginning of battles by moving players that failed to get match made to the back of the matchmaking queue. Unfortunately, this behavior isn't live in today's build, but it is our intention to add it over the coming months. This feature will be delivered once we have added the reconnect feature. So anyway, to the dev jam. Quick blah blah, what we doing? They're still working on ELO matchmaking, and as part of the whole reflow in terms of the game modes. The eventual plan, you're going to have AI bots to battle, quick play battle arena 2.0, so an improved version of battle arena, ranked BA leagues improved and with proper elo and clan seasons, brawl, new crazy game rules, new maps, custom made features, constant variety, and 5, which is probably what a lot of people are wanting, custom games, allowing you to play all classic game modes, all old and new maps, and set the rules and invite who you want to play. Hello, Killing Psycho, welcome to the stream. So yeah, this week is the new loading flow. So basically this is to try and help issues with players that load up extremely fast. I mean, I'm one of those because of the machine I'm on. If you've got an SSD in your machine, you just have a natural advantage in terms of loading game assets, so it means you get into the game a lot quicker. Or if you have a faster connection. I mean, I don't have the fastest connection, but the assets load quickly on this machine. So yeah, it means that sometimes you'll be starting a game and people won't be loaded in, or you could, in some extreme situations, you would be already at someone else's base and blowing them up as they load in, which really sucks. So. And there were also a lot of sync issues where they wouldn't be quite synchronized correctly with the game state and all sorts of problems. So yeah. So yeah, it just wasn't really fair, and it's a way of helping to improve that. Yes, next part of this is they're working on doing detailed bug fixing, so stuff like that. And yeah, that's kind of really it for dev jam. I'm not going into too much detail on that one because you really best way is to go to robocraftgame.com and actually read the dev jam. It's pretty self-explanatory there. And an update on the Help Keeley or Raise Money for Keeley drive. The Free Jam team raised over $13,000 or £13,000 from us playing. So last week we tasked an overview here. Last week we tasked the Robocraft community with our simplest fundraising initiative yet. Play Robocraft as much as possible between Thursday the 19th of January and the 26th of January, and for every match completed, Free Jam would donate 5 pence to help friend of the studio Kaylee in her fight against DIPG brain tumors. So yes, the target was actually around 15,000, but we managed to raise 13, which was definitely good. Good good job. So over 250,000 matches. Oh no, it was more than that. Okay, cool. I thought the target was a bit lower, but yeah. So we got 258,000 matches, which is pretty crazy, really, in that short amount of time. Anyway, that's kind of really it for Robocraft. I don't have lots more stuff to go into. Other than I probably should show the new loading screens and stuff. There we go. Oh, this is actually a Robocraft, a robot I am working on, which I need to see what I can do about control schemes on this particular one. It's going to be a little bit funky, mostly because of the rear propulsion. It means you had a lot of additional lift at the front that you don't necessarily need. So I'm playing with a location for the actual rudders. But if I flesh this out, some of you might recognize it if you're geeky enough. Mostly because Bushido Zen was asking about making things like this, so I haven't really done any kind of ARtBot type robots for a while, so this is an interesting challenge. So, you know, maybe it's a little bit more of the correct shape, who knows. But let's test this. Now, do we have enough forward thrust? No, we don't have enough rudder capability. But we do get off the ground. Okay. So as I said, work in progress. We'll see what I do when I actually get rudder placement optimized and all of that kind of stuff. But as it currently stands, it flies. So I just need to work on it a little bit more. The fact that it can reverse like that is pretty insane. Yeah, and we'll see where this actually goes, because I think it would be pretty cool to have a particular vehicle running around in Robocraft. But anyway, you know what? I'm going to be really, really stupid with this. What can I put underneath here? Where are we? Anything's going to be too much weight. Yeah, this is really not meant to be a working design at all, so it's proof of concept more than anything else. Alright, so play. We want to see the actual loading screen. What are the brawl mode details? Still the same thing? Yep. There we go. Let's die. Die in a fire. Here we have... Oh, apparently it's a 1 minute wait for brawl mode. Fun times. So this is what happens. You now have these little indicators below each person's profile. So what's actually happening in the background is you can hear the spawning in. So the game's actually loaded up. There's just this splash screen preventing anyone from actually seeing anything or interacting. So until we're waiting for Joesmere 201 to actually load in, so they're causing the entire thing to pull, to wait. There we go, they've just loaded in. And now once that's complete, it should be a 5-second countdown.
This is team deathmatch.
And there we go.
Kill the enemy team to win. The first team to reach the target total wins.
Boom. See, that's the problem with extremely untried designs is... very, very weak. So, because I've got that little one connection point, if they hit that, I lose all of my weapons. Kinda sucks. Yeah. My team's gonna lose purely because of me on this one. I should apologize, but I'm not going to. I can't pilot this thing very well. Works better backwards, that's a stupid thing. Anyway, hi Matt Greg. This is a bad mistake. Anyway, at the moment this is definitely not a vehicle to talk about very much. It is barely controllable and stuff like that, and yeah, I am not contributing at all to my team, although I've still done more damage than some of the other players, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I need to work out how to address that stalling issue. That's due to the amount of thrust I've got on the front there. Not thrust, but the rudders I've got on the front. It's given way too much lift to the front at the moment, but then there's also not enough mass on it at the moment either, so... Boom! Yeah, and I completely managed to miss with all of those. Damn it. And of course, PSKs eat me up. I'm just gonna hurry up and help them win. Boom! There we go. Straw that broke the camel's back. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of really it for this update, and I'm still getting a lot of dropped frames, which really sucks. Well, hopefully within the next 4 days my internet might get fixed. We shall see. But until then, there's no point me actually trying to continue doing a proper stream this evening, because internet problems. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and all of that stuff. I mean, it would be great if I could do a build video on this, but yeah, maybe I'll just show you the finished product. But anyway, yeah, me too. It's yeah, you wouldn't think 1% drop packets is significant, but on drop frames on streaming it's terrible. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to do the subscribey shit, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.